Hey guys! In honor of this past 4th of July, we're going to be baking
muffins!
Muffins, but not just regular muffins.
4th of July muffins.
Yeah. Maybe this should become like a thing on holidays where we should cook stuff.
What do we need?
We need 2 cups of flour.
2 cups of flour.
Sugar, baking powder.
Sugar, baking powder, which you probably don't have. We need salt, eggs, milk, butter, vanilla extract we have over there. That's all we were like, I think we have everything but vanilla extract, and we found it, so that's why it's right there.
I don't have baking powder.
We don't need baking powder. Do we?
Well, turns out you need baking powder to make muffins from scratch, and we don't have any.
We called our mom to get some, but probably won't be here in time. So we're going to be making
pizza.
Not any pizza.
Actually, no, it's just any pizza.
But pizza!
Yay! Okay, let's go. So to make pizza, you need
tomato sauce,
natural mozzarella cheese, shredded for best results,
pre-made pizza crust.
I think it's gonna be really simple.
That's what you think. What should we make, round or square? You guys decide. Except you can't because it's not live. But speaking of live, there's this website called younow.com. We definitely will go on. You guys should come watch live.
This episode was brought to you by Oh That Joe Kid.
That was a message from our sponsor. Now back to the pizza.
Alright, and one last thing you might want, depending on the shape of your pizza, is a round pan thing. Yeah, you can get round, square, whatever floats your boat.
Whatever floats your goat.
Whatever goats you float. So let's begin. First thing you need to do is heat the oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. Done. That was so cool. Grease cookie sheet for crisp crust or
crisp crust.
For crisp crust.
Grease cookie sheet for crisp crust or 12-inch pizza pan for soft crust.
I'm guessing.
Doesn't really matter. Stir the pizza crust mix and hot water until moistened.
Okay, well, moistened. So let's start with
first. Moistened.
Moistened, I think. I think you pronounced that too. All right, let's grease it. I'll go get the pan.
I'll get the movie grease.
Wait, there's like holes in this. Over the sink.
Oh my god, he got it in his eye. What are we gonna do with this kid?
It's greased.
You can't touch fire.
The deed is done.
Go grease lightning. Oh, this doesn't go in the fridge.
All right, what's the second instruction?
Number 2, stir pizza crust and hot water until
moistened. I need the crust.
I am the crust.
I can't touch fire or crust.
Nope.
She can't open crust.
Why don't we make a tear here area?
There it is, right there.
It doesn't say. No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
You're almost there.
You can't tear it.
Do you want me to tear it?
No, you can't.
I'll tear it.
Oh.
They put it on the back.
They're so deceitful.
Deceitful. Oh, Betty. I see what you did there. Okay, I'll do it.
I'm going for the scissors. I don't care. Wait. Is this expired? 2009? What? Are you?
All right, we're gonna go for a third thing already. I already greased the thing. Are you?
Wait.
Mother, what are you doing to us?
Can we eat it anyway?
No, we can't eat it, Sam. It's over 2 years old. I'm sorry, it's over 3 years old. Oh, and I wanted pizza so badly.
Me too. Is there anything else? Any other pizza?
There's no more pizza.
We have frozen pizza?
Dude, I think we have frozen. You don't even do anything with frozen pizza.
No. Can you please look in the other freezer? Oh!
You want pizza bagels?
Wait, we have pizza.
Yeah, we have pizza bagels.
Oh, is there only bagels? We went from baking muffins from scratch, which I've never done before, to making pizza crust, which is already made, to getting frozen food, which is completely made. You just have to warm it up. Get the 4 cheese and get pizza bagels. Guys, we're downgrading.
For safety purposes, I'm gonna check the expiration date before we decide to cook it.
Yay! That was cute.
Remove unnecessary items.
Like baking materials. Who needs that? I can't believe 2009? That's when we made JonSamCo.
Actually, it was January 2009. It was before we made JonSamCo. That pizza has been there.
So embarrassing.
Okay, this cooking process is gonna be a little shorter, but you know, it's all the same in the end. Not really.
You can't touch fire.
Can't touch ovens, can't touch fire. It's like we made our little pizza, except for, you know, we didn't make it. It came already packaged. But you know, it's the thought that counts. Number 1. And
Can we fit the last one?
9 pizzas in the oven. Just kidding, it's 10 because there's an extra one. Yay!
9 babies and the mama pizza. This
Right.
is the simplest thing. Let's
15 minutes.
just bake this. We're hungry, okay?
Sam, we forgot to stop the oven. I touched fire!
No! So how's it cooking?
Still
Yeah.
frozen, I see.
We're waiting, we're waiting.
We're waiting, we're waiting, we're waiting.
We're waiting, we're waiting. Smells.
Maybe we should cook cookie. It is the 4th of July, might as well have some
You're right,
hot dogs.
We didn't have a barbecue yet.
I'm just hilarious. Let's put her inside the oven.
Smells like pizza. Where'd John go? What is something that the other person would never eat?
You would never eat the Burger King bacon sundae.
Ew, I don't like bacon.
That's why you never eat it.
The pizza's ready. Right on time. Okay, don't touch, it's hot.
So you should touch it then.
Yeah, but I'm older. I got this.
Dun, 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 dun,
No, keep going.
dun, dun.
Ow, it's hot. Ow, ow, ow.
There. Yay!
Yay!
This one's for you guys, okay? You guys can have this one.
You guys can have this one. Enjoy. Whoa, this
Watch
is
out.
dangerous.
I'm too young for knives, fire, ovens, and whatever else was there.
Let's make a list of things John can't touch. Whoa.
It's really hot. Rude.
I told you, you can't touch it.
Now I understand why you've been protecting me all these years.
Thank you. Happy 4th of July.
Hot.
Oh. Is there bacon on this? The one, the only, Reptar bars! Recipe provided by Tumblr. I think you just put the pot in the other pot with water. Wait, he can't touch fire.